townhouse like that, fully renovated, like 7-8 kilometres from the city, like how much would that be in Melbourne or Sydney? Millions, yeah, 1.3, 1.5, like, but that's 310. And even with inflation nowadays, the cost of building a property, the cost of bricks, timber, concrete, plumbing, you know, construction, it costs more than 310 to build that. That's where these, like, I really believe they're going to explode. And that's what I saw with all those other properties that I bought, you know, in Queensland, and you know, it's the same methods there, yeah. And that's sometimes the best thing, just, you know, taking action, getting one, you know, getting the ball rolling, and then you're just going through the process. You're going to learn so much by buying property. And you're in good hands with Steve and Justin. I don't know if you know, but like Steve's got about 9 properties or 10 or something like that. Justin's got almost 19 or 20. So you can pick their brain a lot with you know, finance. Perth is definitely one of those markets that a lot more of investors are talking about. That's like the market's just exploding. Like it's the last affordable capital city in Australia. You looked at a one bedder that was like 430 and renting for 500. There's about 3 properties that are really affordable that we've got literally available now anyway to at least have a look at. And I'll give you a bit of a rundown about how it kind of works and, you know, the flow and effect. But like, we'll always get new properties coming available every week to 2-3 weeks, worst case scenario. And we'll always try to work within your budget, within what ultimately you want to achieve and what your goals are. But like, I've got one of the properties that I've got available is like a 1-bedroom property, very similar to the one you mentioned, but that's in Perth. That's 4.5 kilometres from the city. So very, it's like the inner rings, 4.5 kilometres. I actually own 2 properties in that same suburb myself. Got that for 240, and that'll rent for 420. Still in the city, and that when you work out 420 a week rental return based off the 240 purchase price, the yield on that is like 9.1%. And then you even look at Perth compared to, you know, Canberra. Like the population's 4 times the size. And then you've got the beach, you know, nearby and all that kind of stuff. So there's a massive potential there. And it's just the time of the cycle, like with the, you know, different states have boom periods at different times. And like Perth is, you probably have heard, but Perth's been flat for almost like 10 years, which is a great thing. Queensland was very similar. Queensland was flat between like 2009 to 2019. All of a sudden 3 years went by and the market doubled in value.